promotion, blah, blah, blah. We actually paid Nate some money. I think roughly was $670,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you ask me, it's a fair price. It's a fair price.
It makes sense, yeah. This is quality content that
Exactly.
the viewers were asking for. Good.
Get the hat.
Woo! All right. Let's go.
Welcome back to I Teacher She Wins. Woohoo! Got the t-shirt. For another juicy episode. Today with us, our exclusive, and let me say it again, exclusive guest, Nathan Bradley, aka the Draigon.
Woo! Welcome, all my fans out there. It's good to be back on air.
And there are many. I want to point that out. So, where you connecting from?
From Pennsylvania.
Woo! But give us the city. We want more
from
juice.
Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Beaver, we love it. And I had to make a disclaimer. The Draigon received a compensation for this interview. I think roughly $670,000.
Yes. Yep. I received the check in the mail. So we're good to go to record this.
I think it's fair, right? I mean, it's not too little, or
yeah.
I mean,
no,
it
makes
need
sense.
For the passion for the games, right? But still, why not? All right. So today, since we are approaching the end of 2020, Nate is gonna give us his top 5 best board games of 2020.
Woo! Yeah.
So, surprises, Nate. I thought you were gonna wear a Santa Claus hat, but you don't want anymore.
Oh, I think I lost it somewhere.
All right. It's more you. You don't need a hat.
That's right.
All right. So let's go with numero 5, as we say. Number 5.
Number 5. Okay, the number 5 objectively greatest game of 2020 is Trekking the World.
Whoa.
This is 2 to 5 players, 30 to 60 minutes. Designer is Charlie Bink. Publisher is Underdog Games. So this is a great light family weight game along the same weight as like a Ticket to Ride.
Okay.
I love this game. I love the theme of the game is about traveling the world and collecting souvenirs and just having great experiences, going out and visiting the wonders of the world, the natural and man-made, just brilliant wonders out there.
And so it's a set collection, or?
It is, yes. So it's set collection. So you're collecting sets of different types of souvenirs of different colors and turning those souvenirs in for cards. And the cards are giving you points. You can also collect all of the souvenirs of a certain continent to collect points. You're just all around just trying to have a great experience traveling around the world.
I was saying, do you roll and move, or is there another system?
No, it's another system. So when you start your turn, you have to move.
So it's not just roll and move.
No, there is some strategy to it. You can block other people.
How do you move?
You either move from point to point, traveling from location to location.
To an adjacent space or anywhere on the map?
There's certain routes on the map of the world. Or you can move from one airport to another airport.
Ah, cool.
Or there's special journey cards that allow you to kind of break the rules of either movement or souvenir collection.
Okay, so there is a little depth. It's not just move there, get the card, move there, get the token.
Right, exactly. Yeah, there is some consideration. You have to look and see what your opponents are collecting and see, okay, he or she is probably going for that card. Or one restriction in movement is you can't actually move through another person. So if you're in, Central America and they need to get to North America, you can sit around in Venezuela
and block them.
They can't get to North America unless
can't wait to play that. Can't wait to play that with you. And and is this the first game by this publishing company?
No, the Trekking the World is actually a follow-up to their Trekking the National Parks game. Huge hit from a couple of years ago. It follows a lot of the same mechanisms. You're in trekking the national parks, you're going around the United States and going around to the United States national parks. It has the same movement, the same type of collection, and that when you're collecting these beautiful glass stones.
So it's just identical. It just changes the scenarios, or
No, there are some key differences. The first one is I don't believe the trekking national parks had that journey card where it gave you this special power, a different way to move, a different way to collect tokens. It was more streamlined, very, very simple, very, very light and fluffy. This one is pretty light and fluffy too, but it does have that little extra layer.
In your opinion, is a better game than the previous one?
I prefer the Trekking the World.
Whoa! Oh my God! People over there are like, what? Okay. Trekking the World.
Just because it has that extra layer of crunchiness, and plus, I just love the idea of world traveling. You know, in this time of pandemic, not a lot of world traveling is going on, but I just look at these cards and I just want to go there. You know, look at another card. Oh, I want to go.
The art is good. Who's the artist?
The art is absolutely beautiful. There's a whole set of artists. Casaba Bernat, Sebastian Cozier, Marta Danica, Alexei
Look at the brain. Look at the brain, that memory. Whoa, money was spent. Money was spent. I told you it was not a waste of money. Okay. Great. Trekking the World.
Trekking the World.
Go to our numero cuatro, number 4.
Number 4. All right. Are you ready? You ready for this beast?
Whoa, it's gotta be very heavy. It's gotta be very heavy. Oh my God, what is that?
This is a monster of a game. This is Project Elite from CMON Limited, Cool Mini or Not, and Artipia game. Plays 1 to 6 players for the box says 60 minutes. It's kind of a lie. I mean, if you're going really fast and you know the rules and you're not taking too much time planning.
A gun pointed at your head. Make the move. Okay. 60 minutes. We did
it. Well, there is a lot of stress to this one. It is real time. So there is a phase in the game where you're up against the clock, rolling dice, trying to take out as many aliens as possible, trying to secure certain points of interest on the map. It's a fully cooperative game, and it's scenario based. So you're either going in and trying to blow up these swarms of aliens, or you're trying to do research on the aliens, or you're basically going up and trying to like hold objectives. It's very stressful, but you feel really cool when the dice rolls go your way, when you go in and fire at aliens and it's one of those games where if you're not using sound effects while blowing up aliens, you're not playing it correctly.
How does the combat work?
So you have certain weapons that you either start the game with or you can go collect. And each weapon requires a certain die face to load the gun, and once you load the gun, meaning that you rolled the correct symbols, you basically slot those into the gun slot, and each gun has a range and a damage that it does.
And that's the real-time part, you're just rolling dice trying to load the guns?
Exactly, yeah. So you're rolling dice, trying to move to the right positions, trying to load the guns, trying to get in position, trying to, like if there's one of your teammates, they need healing, you can pick up like a health pack and go run and try and heal them. Each character has a special ability. Some characters, they start with a giant gun. One of the characters starts with this huge rail gun that could just destroy all the aliens in a single row. One of them, they can move easier. One of them, you can actually mind control the aliens to move the aliens.
Do you have miniatures, or is tokens, or cards?
It's all miniature. It's a Cool Mini or Not production, so it's got a giant box of plastic with it. The plastic models are beautiful. The hero models are beautiful. The alien models are good.
You're seeing them right now because Nate is gonna take photos. Don't worry. Our audience is seeing these miniatures right now.
Absolutely. Oh, great.
Perfect. That's a great number 4. Project Elite. And the publishing game, come on. I've done many games.
Yep, come on. The original publisher is actually Artipia Games.
Okay, number 3.
Okay. Number 3. I know these are your favorite types of games. It's one-on-one, head-to-head, card combat, dueling games.
What's the name?
If you haven't played this yet, you need to. The Unmatched series is fantastic. It's very, very rules light, but the strategy and knowing your opponent and knowing what to do is what the game's all about. You know, knowing how their deck works, how your opponent's deck works, you know, how you can position yourself on a map to do the most effective thing that your character can do, be it avoid damage or create a lot of damage or create or remove the opportunities.
So it's called Unmatched Legends?
Yes. So this is Unmatched. This is Battle of Legends Volume 1 is the set that came out actually last year, but they had several releases this year.
Cheater. That's not best number three of 2020. Okay, let's pretend. We paid you a lot of money. Let's pretend.
Yes. So let's pretend like this is 2020. I think it got most of its buzz in 2020.
Last episode together. Yeah. And so, who's the designer? Who's the publisher?
Oh, sure. So so this plays 2 to 4 players. 2 players head to head, I think, is the best way to play it. You can play it 4 players, but teams or 3 or 4 players, just battle royale.
But the only problem with these type of games when you play with 3 players is there is a huge king making component.
Yes. You can easily just gang up on one person. They're out of the game, and now it just turns into a,
And is there the mechanics? How do you challenge each other? How do you confront each other?
So it's a very, very simple game. So it's a tactical combat game. So it's a very small map.
Like Crystal Clans?
Small number.
By Playdeck Games?
No, the designer is the designer Rob Davio, J.R. Honeycutt, and Justin Jacobson. Artist is Oliver Barrett, and publisher is Mondo Games and Restoration Games.
No, but I mean, does he have the same feeling as Crystal Clans? Does he give you the same?
Crystal Clans, I feel like Crystal Clans is a lot more special abilities that can happen.
Okay. Years.
This one, the combat's very, very simple. You basically try and knock your opponent's life down. Crystal Clans is more, you're trying to do point control, summoning units and everything like that. This one, you have all your units out on the map, and some characters have like minions or smaller units with smaller life points. And the combat's very simple. So you basically just play a combat card face down. Your opponent plays a combat card, plays a defense card face down. You reveal, and higher number wins. Basically, there's no like rock paper scissors or anything like that, like Crystal Clan size. Okay.
Seems very interesting. Definitely something we gotta play when I get there.
Oh, definitely. Yes.
And I know I'm gonna fall in love with it. I'm gonna buy all of them.
You definitely. It's easy to do. Yeah. So the set that came out this year is Cobble and Fog. That one's got Sherlock Holmes and Dracula and Invisible Man.
I wonder how those work.
Yeah, they're pretty fascinating. I played them online. I don't have the physical version of that set, but I have this set. I have the Raptors, and it's been a lot of fun.
Thank you. Definitely worth it checking it out.
Definitely.
Number 2. Numero 2.
Woo! Number 2. It was really tough to decide between my number 1 and number 2, depending on the day of the week or what we're feeling like. I played this one.
Luckily, it's 2020, so it will not be Dead of Winter. Thank God.
Yes. Close, though. Same publisher.
Forgotten Waters. Wait, so Playdeck Games? That's
yes. So this is Plaid Hat Games. Designers Mr. Bistro, J. Arthur Ellis, and Isaac Vega.
Vega will design Ashes, Rise of the Phoenixborn.
Yes. Yeah. So this is an excellent thematic pirate co-op adventure game. It has an adventure booklet. It's very easy to get into. The character creation is a lot of fun.
So
you do like a little Mad Lib exercise.
Like in Above and Below, like you read little stories. You go to places and you read what happens.
Yeah, you read little stories. You have ability checks to see the outcome of that story. If you're really, really good at fighting people, and you go in and into a tavern and somebody picks a fight with you, you roll your D10, and you either succeed or fail, and that causes consequences. Either you know.
My question with this type of games, it's always, what is the replay value? Like once you've played twice, you already know everything about the adventure booklet, or is it thick enough to pack many games?
Yeah, so there are a lot of different scenarios that come in this one, but you can replay the scenarios and have different outcomes depending on who's in your party or what you're trying to do or where you go. The first scenario presents itself. There's basically a couple of different ways that you can approach it, and depending on which way that you go or which encounters that you have, it could be a very light, breezy first game, or you could just lose because you flipped over a tile and you have to fight an enemy pirate ship that you're not prepared with, or fight a kraken, or some sort of some sort of event that you're not prepared for
could happen to you. The goal of the game?
The goal, it depends on the scenario that you're trying to do.
Okay.
So it's fully cooperative, and each scenario has its own mission. Either you're collecting samples, trying to find some hidden treasure, trying to thwart another pirate. Some of them are like race-based missions where you're trying to do something faster than.
So the length varies according to the scenario?
Yes. Yep. Goal varies. The map tiles vary. They have a great online implementation of this where if one person has the game, you can play it virtually.
Wow.
And it's
so
very
it was
easy to
thought
set
for
up
the
and track
pandemic.
tokens. Yes.
Wow. They knew ahead of time when they started designing. Like, wait a minute, I think something's coming from.
Yeah, it's very suspicious that they had that ready.
Thank you. Perfect. Forgotten Waters. Actually, very curious.
Excellent game. It's fun for families, fun for hardcore gamers. If you're just looking for quick to set up, easy pirate romp. The only downside that I have with this is the scenarios are very long. It takes about 2 hours to do half of a scenario.
Just how many players? You normally play this with Amanda or Morgan?
So I've played this with me, Amanda, and the kids, and another family virtually. That seems to work well. I played with my gamer buddies, all virtually. That works well as well. It plays best at higher player counts, so it goes up to 7. And if you have a full complement of 7 players, it's actually excellent because everyone has their own job on the ship. So one person is in control of the cannons, one person's the lookout, one person's steering the ship, one person's, feeding the people, one person, and each one of these people, they have like a board that they control. In each one of the story moments, when they flip over, it's like, okay, food's gone bad. Whoever's the cook, whoever's controlling the rations, you have to decide what to do. Do you feed the people or make them riot or feed them spoiled food or whatever. It just offers so many interesting thematic choices, and it's a lot of fun to get into character, and just go through these pirate adventures.
Can't wait to try it out.
All right.
And now, numero uno. The best, objectively, the best board game of 2020. Not opinion here. Nobody else is entitled to a different opinion, just joking. Objectively, the best board game of 2020. The future of board games right here, number 1.
Obviously, the best game, number 1, no question. Gloomhaven.
Oh, wait, what? I thought it was an old game. What?
Well, this is a much smaller box than regular Gloomhaven. This is Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. I love Gloomhaven. It's my number 1 favorite game. I was a little apprehensive about backing Frosthaven because I just love Gloomhaven so much. I don't know how they could make it even better. When I saw this product come out, I was a little hesitant for the same reason. Like, I love Gloomhaven, but the booklet that you fold out and it has all the scenario tiles, it has beautiful artwork, that sold me. I just wanted a Gloomhaven that I could just fold out and just play a scenario and just play through an adventure. And it blew away my expectations.
He's got Gloomhaven's rules, mechanics, but it's got this different tool.
Yes. So it has Gloomhaven mechanics. So it's 1 to 4 players. Buck says 30 to 120 minutes. It's closer to the 120 minutes if you're really strategizing about the cards. Designers Isaac Childress, publisher Cephalofair Games. But the part that shocked me about this box is it's a great intro to Gloomhaven. It teaches you how to play the game. So the first 5 scenarios are just basically a tutorial. Here's how the basic game works. Here's how the card flips work. Here's how pushing and pulling works. Here's how the magic works.
Does he have miniatures as well, or you need to combine it with the base game?
No, it has everything. You don't need anything from
Okay.
Gloomhaven. This is its own box. And I could see somebody just owning this and never owning Gloomhaven.
Okay.
There's plenty of content in here for a family to have fun with, and that's how I've been experiencing this game. So it's been so much fun introducing my kids to Gloomhaven, introducing them to something that I love in a very easy way. My kids are 8 and 10 years old, and they were able to figure this out because it steps them through the basics of here's how you pick your cards, here's what the enemies are going to do. Try and do your best. You may not have the best cards right now, but maybe next round you can be the hero, or we need to do this. I'm dead. Can you save me?
And what about the price range? What is the difference in price between the original Gloomhaven and this standalone?
I think the original Gloomhaven retails for $100, This one is, I think, $50, something like that.
Roughly half the price.
Yeah, it's about half the price. But that booklet is beautiful. The characters are interesting. Like, I thought that it would just be very basic vanilla characters, because this is it's an intro to Gloomhaven. So I thought there'd be more intro level characters, but there's not. They're very, very interesting, dynamic characters with very clever abilities, mechanics that haven't been done before.
Cool. Oh, so there is, so even for people already owning Gloomhaven, they can buy this one. They want to buy this one to see these new characters, for instance.
Exactly. Yeah. So
can you use them in the old game?
You can. Yeah.
Whoa,
so
baby!
You can bring these characters to the world of Gloomhaven, and play out the full game of Gloomhaven. If you fall in love with the Red Guard, you love that Red Guard character, you can take that Red Guard character to Gloomhaven. Perfect.
So that's number one. That is objectively the best board game of 2020.
Yes. So
thank you, the Draigon. I mean, really, almost $700,000 was spent.
Yeah, I think so. I think the people were waiting for this list. So I'm glad to go out there and provide it.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom. We'll see you again very soon. Hopefully without all these kids crying in the back. Apologies in the background. But maybe our audience did not hear that. It's just me. I have them right here. So thank you for watching it, guys. Thank you, the Dragon, and Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Thanks, everyone. Take care. And you basically move.
My kids are trying to get in. Don't worry, this is gonna. I'm working. I spent almost $700,000 on this guy. I can't. All right. Sorry for interrupting you.
So. All right.
Oh.
Stuff there.
No, wait a minute. Oh, I'm signed out. Are you kidding me? What? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm recording. No. I don't understand. Molly, did you use anything? You're still recording. All right, whatever happens.